Electrify America.
What?
That's what we're doing today. We're electrifying America.
Well, is it because of my electric personality?
It is, definitely because of that. Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much to Porsche of St. Paul for giving us this beautiful 2023 Porsche Taycan GTS. Yes, it is just the best, the GTS.
Are you trying to rhyme?
I'm a poet and I didn't even know it.
So this one's gentian blue, and the inside is a purple that I don't know the name of. It is insanely special because of that.
And the lettering and the headlights have like this cool blue hue. I don't even know what to say, but this is probably the coolest spec Porsche Taycan I have ever been in. This one here, you get 155 mile an hour top speed because it is an electric vehicle. 0 to 60 is
3.5 seconds with launch control.
And at the maximum charging, you can go from 5 to 80% in 22.5 minutes, which is pretty fast, just like driving this car. Say hi to the postman behind you. Hi, postman! If the postman likes it, everybody likes it. Come along with us, we'll show you the interior and show you some cool things with this Taycan GTS.
Are we gonna go vroom vroom?
It's gonna go woo woo.
Or is it gonna go
more less vroom vroom?
Because guess what? It doesn't make noise.
Vroom vroom vroom.
It's just fast.
We can do a silent video. I have found a car with which I don't know if you have to get the GTS.
Really?
So we've driven several Taycans.
Yep.
We've driven a 4. Well, they're
not all fours.
But
the base Taycan is rear-wheel drive.
There's a turtle up here.
Oh boy. Turtle, 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 turtle.
Okay, so a 4, a 4S, a GTS, a turbo. We've driven all those.
Yep.
The turbo is statistically faster.
Yes.
The GTS is statistically faster than a 4.
Yep.
It's incrementally faster.
Yes, they are all like super fast, and honestly, they all kind of feel the same.
They do. I think you buy the GTS if you like the styling.
Yep.
So it's more of a styling game.
And the turbo is for comfort.
Yes. This is also the only Porsche that I don't automatically want to put it in Sport Plus. The reason is it's so much more comfortable in
regular
mode.
It's great in regular or normal.
There are a lot of people out today.
Yeah.
You can have a nice conversation at a very low decibel.
That's kind of disappointing though. I like the loudness. I like that excitement that comes from sports cars.
Here's my quick take. Steering feel is phenomenal.
Yep.
It handles like you're on rails.
Okay.
It's really low to the ground. It feels like a sports car visually when you're looking out of it.
Yep.
The interior is cool, especially this, like with the purple.
Yeah, the purple looks amazing.
It's really cool. Just a little bit of that unique touch. But the complaint with the electric car is that it's lacking a soul.
Yeah.
This has more soul than a Tesla.
Yep.
But it's like...
You know what my biggest problem is? You can't go modify it to give it more soul.
And that's fun. Okay. That's fun. But it's not fun.
It's not fun for the passenger because I had no idea what was about to happen, and it was all the torque, all the power immediately.
And that is something that this has that's very unique and it's very cool.
Yes.
But it gets boring quick.
Yeah.
Like, you put a loud exhaust on your car, and that's just fun forever.
Until you can't hear no more.
And with the limited range, you're never going to take this across the country.
Well, I'm sure at some point we'll have but we won't be driving this car anymore. But we'll have some form of charging infrastructure as well as a way to charge the batteries fast enough to where it's worth it.
It is nice. It is a very comfortable and fast car, but once you hit that initial...
It just stays there, too.
It just stays there.
Yep.
And you don't get the visceral experience of an exhaust, right?
Hey, you said this car handles like it's on rails. Before this gets off the rails, I'm going to take over driving.
All right, good point. It is...
We're doing a silent video with a little bit of power.
That is fun.
Yeah.
It is an awesome party trick.
It is. One thing that I'll say, though, this car is really, really, really easy to drive.
It is. You can just get in it and drive it.
And you're going to be surprised with how much power it has when you get in and drive it, because it is a very, very fast car.
But I'm trying to find the niche. So, more than likely, you're not going to spend $100,000 more on a daily commuter.
Why not?
Most people don't have that money, and that's why you would buy a Tesla.
Yes,
right?
because you can get a Model 3 or a Model Y. Those are both the cheaper of the models. There is no cheap option.
There's no cheap option. And that's fine because, I mean, the value is there. It's just an expensive car.
Yeah, it is an amazing car, amazingly easy to drive. I can turn my brain off and I'm still engaged enough to drive, and it just works. But it does lack that soul. But when it comes to daily commuting, you're not spending any money on gas, just electricity. And it's so easy and comfortable that it's actually pretty worth it.
It is pretty worth it because you're right. In normal mode especially, it is super comfortable.
Yeah.
You can put it in Sport Plus and get that sports car feel. And I like too how it even has like the exhaust note. I don't really know, like it just amplifies the electric noise.
Yeah, so it doesn't really change that much when you go to Sport Plus. It just automatically, because it's a 2-stage transmission, it automatically goes into the first gear when it's when you should be, so it doesn't have to downshift to accelerate. So that's the benefit of Sport Plus, as well as it gives you the cool party noises.
And it is the best looking electric car on the market.
Oh yeah, hands down, 100% better looking than anything else.
Not even because we're Porsche people. I mean, just objectively, it is the most beautifully looking electric car out there.
Well, people call Teslas jelly beans for a reason, because they are very smooth and they don't really have much styling. But a Porsche, they did intentionally style this to make it look cool.
And the inside of this is every bit Porsche.
Yeah.
I mean, this could be, well, this is a Panamera interior.
I do like the amount of power it has, because like that was just a casual acceleration and it just kept speeding up, and it was so easy, it's so fast, so comfortable. If you're looking for an amazing commuter car that gets you to work and back, probably if you're a doctor, this is great.
Or a part-time hamster breeder.
They make a lot of money, don't they?
They do. I see them all the time on House Hunters. They got some pretty nice houses.
Let's wrap this up and talk about some hamster breeders on the outside. Hi.
Hi. 2023 was a good year for the Taycan.
Yes, because you got the GTS model. It wasn't available previously.
The GTS, in my opinion, is the best Taycan.
Hey, I did a thing!
That's fun.
It's full of gimmicks. It's got the gimmick of the sound. It's got the gimmick of you can, instead of pushing it, you can do that. That's an option. It's got a lot of gimmicks.
It's very nice. We have driven several Taycans. I would say the very first one we drove was the craziest experience I've had in automotive stuff.
There's only 2 cars that I can think gave a better experience than that Taycan the first time we drove it. GT2 RS and Turbo S. 911 Turbo
Very
S.
affordable cars.
Yeah, so this is half the price of those, at least.
Now that we have driven several Taycans, it loses the allure a little bit.
You know who it would be good for? My mom. Your wife.
Or your sister.
Yep. They love the luxury and the niceties. And it would be great for people like them because you still get a great driving car. It feels amazing. It's fun to drive. It's just, it lacks that soul. But if you're not a true car person, you want that.
You're right, because like my wife would love to have a silent car. Here it is.
Yep.
She loves Porsches.
Yep.
Here's the silent version. It is super fantastic, especially for an electric car. You get the most luxurious, comfortable, sportiest.
It's if you get the Turbo S model, it is the sportiest electric car you can possibly get. So if you think that you might like one of these, go drive it, go think about it, and make your decision then. We would recommend it for people that want a silent daily commuter.
And if you are in the market for an electric car of any kind, please go to Porsche St. Paul, drive the entire range of the Taycans, because this would be one model where I wouldn't say you get the S or the GTS or the Turbo. Like
the base might be great for you if you're driving it around the city. You don't need all that extra get up and go, and you get all the benefit.
So there you have it. Go to Porsche St. Paul. After you go to turn5.com and pick yourself up some new merch, make sure you click like, comment, subscribe. Awkward high five. I don't know if it came through. This car is it is exciting for an electric car. It's just not quite as exciting as it was the first time we drove one.
Yeah, it gets not boring, but it takes some of that excitement out. When a car with an engine, you hear it get real loud. Like the GT4 RS has the intakes right there. It gets real loud right behind your head. It's great.
I think what Tyler's trying to say is we will forever be internal combustion engine people.
Cars that go vroom, like I said at the beginning
I know
of the video.
that electric car has its place. If you need to get an electric car, the Porsche Taycan is the car to get.
Yes.
Go to Porsche St. Paul and we'll see you next time.
It's a great car if you want it for daily commuting. If you want it for a weekend warrior, go get something with an engine.